Rolex is more than just a watch brand. It's a cultural icon that represents excellence, sophistication, and success. It's a name that's known and respected all over the world. It's a name that's linked to some of the most influential and famous people in history. From world leaders to celebrities, from heroes to villains. It's a name that's featured in countless movies, songs, and books. It's a name that's become a legend. Welcome to the Finance Virtuoso Channel, where we talk about all things finance. If you're seeking a daily dose of valuable information on money, business, investments, and savings, be sure to click the notification bell and hit that subscribe button now. So, how did Rolex achieve such a legendary status? How did it become the ultimate symbol of achievement and aspiration? And how did it manage to maintain its reputation and relevance for over a century? The answer lies in a combination of factors, such as innovation, quality, marketing, and branding. Let's take a closer look at each of these factors and how they contributed to Rolex's success. Innovation. One of the key reasons behind Rolex's success is its constant innovation and improvement. Rolex has always been a pioneer and leader in watchmaking technology, introducing groundbreaking features and designs that set new standards for the industry. The story of Rolex begins in 1905, when a young German entrepreneur named Hans Wilsdorf had a vision of creating a wristwatch that was accurate, reliable, elegant, and fashionable. He registered the name Rolex, a word that he invented and that had no specific meaning. He chose it because it was short, easy to pronounce, and looked good on the watch dial. In 1910, Rolex made history by becoming the first wristwatch in the world to receive a chronometer certificate from the official watch rating center in Switzerland. This meant that the watch had passed rigorous tests of accuracy and precision. In 1914, Rolex received another prestigious recognition, a Class A precision certificate from the Kew Observatory in England, a distinction that was previously reserved only for marine chronometers. This established Rolex as a leader in the field of chronometry. In 1926, Rolex introduced the Oyster, the first wristwatch in the world that was resistant to water and dust. The Oyster featured a patented system of screwing down the bezel, case back, and winding crown against the middle case, creating a hermetic seal that protected the movement from water and dirt. In 1927, Rolex demonstrated the effectiveness of the Oyster by sponsoring a young English swimmer named Mercedes Gledz, who attempted to cross the English Channel wearing a Rolex Oyster. She swam for over 10 hours in the cold water, and the watch was still in perfect working order. Now, I don't know about you, but I'm not planning to swim across the English Channel anytime soon. But if I ever do, I know which watch I'll be wearing. Anyway, Rolex seized this opportunity to launch a brilliant marketing campaign, publishing a full-page ad on the front page of the Daily Mail, featuring a picture of Gledz and her watch, and proclaiming the Oyster as the wonder watch that defies the elements. In 1931, Rolex revolutionized watchmaking with the Perpetual, the world's first self-winding wristwatch, utilizing a rotor mechanism driven by wrist motion, eliminating manual winding. In 1945, Rolex advanced further by introducing the Datejust, the pioneer self-winding wristwatch with a date display at 3 o'clock, featuring a Cyclops lens for enhanced date visibility. In 1953, Rolex introduced the Submariner, the inaugural waterproof diver's watch, waterproof up to 100 meters, designed for underwater exploration with a rotating bezel for measuring dive time and luminous hands for dark environments. 1954 witnessed the unveiling of the GMT Master, the world's first dual time zone watch, a collaborative effort with Pan American Airways to aid pilots during intercontinental flights. Featuring a 24-hour hand and a two-tone bezel indicating day and night, the GMT Master became an aviation icon. In 1956, Rolex introduced the Day Date, the first watch displaying both the day of the week and the date. Dubbed the President, it adorned several US presidents and featured the distinctive President bracelet. 1963 marked the launch of the Cosmograph Daytona, a chronograph tailored for professional racing drivers. Named after the Daytona International Speedway, the Cosmograph Daytona featured a tachymetric scale on the bezel for speed measurement and a chronograph function with 3 subdials for hours, minutes, and seconds. These are just some of the examples of Rolex's innovation and excellence in watchmaking. Rolex has always been ahead of its time, creating watches that meet the needs and expectations of its customers, and setting new standards for the industry. Quality. Another reason behind Rolex's success is its uncompromising commitment to quality. Rolex has always been meticulous about every aspect of its production process, from the design and development to the manufacturing and testing of its watches. Rolex uses 904L stainless steel, which is more corrosion resistant and harder than the 316L steel, used by most other watch brands. Rolex also produces most of its parts in-house, ensuring a high level of control and consistency. Rolex has its own foundry, where it melts and casts its own metals, and its own gemological laboratory, where it selects and sets its own diamonds and gemstones. Rolex employs some of the most skilled and experienced craftsmen and technicians in the industry, who use a combination of traditional techniques and modern technology to create and assemble each watch. It subjects its watches to rigorous testing and inspection, both internally and externally. Rolex has its own testing laboratory, where it simulates various conditions and scenarios to verify the functionality and durability of its watches. It sends its movements to the Swiss Official Chronometer Testing Institute, or COSC, where they undergo a series of tests to certify their accuracy and precision. Rolex also has its own superlative chronometer certification, which guarantees that each watch meets a higher level of criteria than the COSC. By maintaining such a high level of quality, Rolex ensures that its watches are reliable, durable, and beautiful, and that they deliver the best performance and value to its customers. Marketing. Rolex's success also depends on its savvy marketing. The brand nails a consistent and strong identity, focusing on excellence, innovation, and prestige. Their slogan, "A crown for every achievement," reinforces Rolex as the ultimate symbol of success. The iconic five-pointed crown in their logo signifies royal status and industry authority, while the easily memorable name reflects elegance and simplicity. Rolex's diverse watch portfolio caters to various market segments, meeting different needs and styles. They've crafted a powerful brand image through materials, colors, features, and styles, providing options like diving, sailing, flying, racing, and exploring watches. They have celebrities, athletes, politicians, explorers, and even fictional characters who wear and endorse their watches. They have James Bond, for crying out loud. With a star-studded customer base and strategic marketing channels, including advertising, sponsorship, endorsements, and social media, Rolex maintains its status as a top-tier brand. Its reputation is not only based on its own claims, but also on the opinions and perceptions of its customers and the public. In 2022, Rolex was ranked as the 6th most reputable company in the world by the Reputation Institute, with a score of 79.6 out of 100. This shows that Rolex has earned the trust and admiration of millions of people around the world. Branding. The last reason for Rolex's success is its branding. Rolex exudes confidence, sophistication, and charisma. Their brand promise centers on delivering top-notch performance and value, rewarding customers' achievements. The brand builds associations of quality, reliability, durability, accuracy, and style. Over time, Rolex has cultivated a strong brand equity, setting it apart from competitors. The emotional impact Rolex has on customers and the public is immense. Rolex makes people feel proud, accomplished, and respected. Rolex makes people feel like they belong to an elite and exclusive club of achievers and winners. As the famous comedian Eddie Murphy once said, "If you have a Rolex, you have made it." If you own a Rolex, do you agree? Thank you for joining us today. We hope you enjoyed learning about the reasons behind the success of Rolex. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. And remember to subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell to get notified whenever a new video drops. Also, leave a comment below and let us know what you think of Rolex and its watches. See you in the next video.